chapter 26, Genesis chapter 26. And there was a famine in the land, besides a famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And the Lord appeared unto him, and said, Do not go down into Egypt. Live in the land which I shall tell you of. Stay in this land, and I will be with you, and will bless you. For unto you and unto your seed I will perform the oath, which I swore unto Abraham your father. And I will make your seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give to your seed all these countries. And in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because Abraham obeyed my voice, and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. And Isaac lived in Gerar, and the men of the place asked him about his wife, and he said, She is my sister, for he feared to say, My wife, lest the men of the place should kill him for Rebekah, because she was beautiful to look upon. And when he had been there a long time, it came to pass that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out through the window, and saw, and behold, Isaac was caressing Rebekah his wife. And Abimelech called Isaac, and said, Behold, she surely is your wife. Why did you say, She is my sister? And Isaac said to him, Because I said, Lest I die on account of her. And Abimelech said, What is this that you have done to us? One of the people might have lain with your wife, and you would have brought guilt upon us. And Abimelech charged all his people, saying, He that touches this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Then Isaac sowed in that land, and received in the same year 100-fold. And the Lord blessed him, and the man became great. And he went forward and grew until he became very great. And he had possession of flocks and possessions of herds, and many household servants. And the Philistines envied him, for all the wells which his father's servants had dug in the days of Abraham his father, the Philistines had stopped them and filled them with earth. And Abimelech said to Isaac, Go away from us, for you are much mightier than we are. And Isaac departed from there, and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar, and lived there. And Isaac dug again the wells of water, which they had dug in the days of Abraham his father, for the Philistines had stopped them after the death of Abraham. And he called their names after the names by which his father had called them. And Isaac's servants dug in the valley, and found there a well of living water. And the herdsmen of Gerar strove with Isaac's herdmen, saying, The water's ours. And he called the name of the well Esek, because they strove with him. And they dug another well, and they strove for that also. And he called the name of it Sitnah. And he moved from there and dug another well, and they did not strive for that. And he called the name of it Rehoboth. And he said, For now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. And he went from there to Beersheba, and the Lord appeared to him the same night, and said, I am the God of Abraham your father. Do not fear, for I am with you, and will bless you, and multiply your seed for my servant Abraham's sake. And he built an altar there, and called upon the name of the Lord, and pitched his tent there. And Isaac's servants dug a well there. Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar with Ahuzath, one of his friends, and Phicol, the chief captain of his army. And Isaac said to them, Why do you come to me, since you hate me, and have sent me away from you? And they said, We saw certainly that the Lord was with you. And we said, Let there be now an oath between us and you, and let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, since we have not touched you, and since we have done nothing but good to you, and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed of the Lord. And he made them a feast, and they ate and drank, and they rose up early in the morning, and swore to one another. And Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. And the same day it came to pass that Isaac's servants came and told him about the water, and he called it Sheba. Therefore the name of the city is Beersheba unto this day. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Berai, the Hittite, and Bashemath, the daughter of Elon, the Hittite, who were a grief of mind to Isaac and to Rebekah.